Welcome back, lords and ladies, to another Tyronia hot seat for the Holy Roman the whole oh my gosh, the Empire of the Sunrise Coast, whatever the hell we're named. Anyways, be renaming our capital to Arley temporarily, of course. Go down south a little bit with our princess. We can't go very far due to the bastards blocking the path. Should give us 2 units of town militia, which is definitely a boost. Now we're going to throw you over there, actually. That way, when our ship gets down here, we'll be able to make it. Let's get over here. Grab you. About right there. That works. Now, since I like to have my armies kind of look nice, I'll do that. And if I have enough money next turn, I'd like to get some Irish currents. Perhaps if I have the money this turn, I could do it too. But on account of him having lazy trait, I'd rather him command the army rather than possibly go rebel. Now I know I'm taking a big risk throwing all these guys over here with such a low authority, but I would rather take the risk than lose you know what I mean? It's just I'd rather not lose guys this early. Anyways, we have the manpower to move out, so we shall do so. Now I'm curious, because I know I could get the cavalry there. I'm just wondering if I should grab those peasants as well. The idea is I want to grab one of these. That'd leave me money for either a town militia or another peasant. And I don't get free upkeep here, sadly. I would if I built a castle. Maybe I could do that next turn. I'll have just enough money. Perhaps if I am in range of Jello, but since I was only able to move from here to here, I don't think I'll be in range of Jello. Then again, I do need as many troops as I can over this way. Yeah, that'll save us time not waiting for these guys. Another 2 turns is not worth the time. So we'll toss them to Ali. The hedge or the knights can make it. Believe the castle's right about there. So in about 3 turns, we will finally be able to take that castle. We'll have a very beautiful position here with the mountainside. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Question is, do we want the peasants for a ladder placing, or you know what the hell, we probably do. So we'll build the farms, we'll build stables. Do we want stables down here actually? Because these stables would be far out of the way. I mean, it's hard to judge because, you know, this is the network right here between 2 places, but it's like, I don't know. And plus I need a priest. Oh, so that would actually, oh, that works perfectly. I didn't even realize that. Huh. Well, I could either do that or I could build land clearance, or this, which would increase public order by 10%, would also build up population growth, which would be pretty much a great deal in Dalhurst. Alright, so 1401 is what our total should be next turn. We'll be short of, I know I wanted that in really fast, but I just cannot purchase this item. Whatever. We can't make any more of those anyways. He's a young lad. He should make it for the rest of the campaign. But yeah, I can't make any like major buildings. Either I do that over here, or I actually could make that in multiple places because then that would increase our economy slightly. I know for sure we need to toss these guys into the army. The more the merrier. We'll have half a stack marching on that castle and then close to half a stack. Next turn I'll get Kerns and possibly native mercenaries. Or Thaxcalan. One of the two. We'll be marching to war against these fools. Hopefully we could get a forced draw out. That'd be pretty reliable. I honestly can't decide. Because I know this place would make a heck ton more money if I could get that started. You know what? Next turn we'll build 2 land clearances because this takes 3 turns. So by the time all 3 of these will be building, this will be done next turn. So in about 2 turns we'll build something in either Killerth or Ali. That sound good to you guys? Because it sounds good to me. Alright, so we'll build land clearance in the future, and we've moved all of our guys. We're 4th production-wise, otherwise we're not on the map. Valdokian Empire is 1st production-wise, otherwise none of us are in the top rankings. Diplomacy. Nobody's declared war on anybody except for the Valdokian Empire on the Turks, and that's that. I would have thought the Scottish would have taken... there's a little... I think it's a little village somewhere over here. I believe they probably went after that, probably got it before the Aztecs did. It's a possibility. It's what I'm hoping and banking on because I really want this territory right here. This is... I would go to war with them for this territory. I would. I will kick anybody's ass who gets in my way. I want this territory now. But, yeah. Anyways. Nothing else going on here. We could just look at rankings really quick. Human factions. Overall, you guys are going pretty far. Militarily, of course, it's going to be you. Then Spain, and then myself. So Rampinette and myself are doing pretty well. The Scottish, looks like they lost quite a few guys in their siege, but they built back up, so they must have increased their military somehow. The Russians are steadily catching up, and so are the Papal States. Production, yep. Territorially, really, Scotland has still only gained that. Oh, yeah. So they've only gained that one place to start with. So they must still be mounting forces to take out that village then. Because these guys and the Byzantines have now caught up to me from my initial, my initial jump at turn 2. Otherwise, everybody else is kind of stagnated. Actually, Rampinet's still got that one territory. So he's probably besieging, and Scotland's either besieging another place or something. I don't know. Hard to tell. Merchant Republic of Venice has not claimed anything yet, but I believe they're probably just strengthening their forces against the AI of the Turks. Financially, Byzantines are going high and above. I'm kind of in the middle. Scotland's right there. Russia's second. Merchant Republic is not doing very hot, even though it's a Merchant Republic. Papal States isn't doing very well either. So if the Pope gets deposed, it'll probably be because he's broke. His pockets are lined with cotton and let's see, what is it? Cotton and holes. He's got a lot of holes in his pockets because the money keeps falling through. Anyways, population, they have the largest kingdom. The Russians have the second largest. Spanish third largest. I have the fourth largest. Scottish, the fifth largest. Venetians, the sixth largest. And the Papal States have the seventh largest kingdom. Well, I grew and I've just kind of stagnated forever. That's hilarious. Well, there is a 3% upcrease, and this will be at least a 1% in the future. I could, yeah. I could always wait until these are like towns and then just make them into fortresses. Something like that, right? Like this, I could convert it into a large town, and then when it's up past 4,500, then I could turn it into a fortress. Then I could start pumping out some majorly good units. Okay. So we could recruit bodyguard and general's bodyguard at citadel level. That seems like a long ways. We could get a lot of good stuff with fortresses. Dismounted feudal knights. I want feudal knights. Ah, my lord. Probably be better to get mounted feudal knights rather than feudal knights, but at this point we're out of money, we're out of time, so I'm going to pass it on to the next person. I believe it's Rampinid, as always. It's hard to say. I don't really want to not be done. Yeah, we're going to end the turn, so thank you everybody for watching. Good luck to my friends of Spain, and I will see you in the next one. Bear Night out.